So colleagues, members of the press, in my capacity as President of the United Nations Security Council, I have the honor to read out the following press elements. The members of the Security Council met this afternoon to address the alarming situation of humanitarian personnel worldwide and received a briefing in close consultations under any other business from OCHA Director of Operations and Advocacy, Edem Mosono. On the occasion of World Humanitarian Day, Council members expressed their deep appreciation to humanitarian workers around the world, including to all those working under the auspices of the United Nations. They acknowledged that humanitarian personnel work selflessly to alleviate the suffering of the people in vulnerable situations, especially in armed conflicts, increasingly risking their own safety and even their lives. They also recognized their invaluable effort to save lives, restore dignity, and give hope to those in the most difficult situations. They discussed the challenges and risks that humanitarian personnel continue to experience worldwide and deplored that 2023 was the deadliest year in the history for aid workers, and expressed concern that if the international community fails them, we fail everyone who is in need of humanitarian aid. They also expressed their deep concern about the particular vulnerability of national and locally recruited humanitarian personnel. Council members also reiterated the obligation of states and parties to armed conflict to fully respect international humanitarian law, including respecting and protecting humanitarian workers, and call for safe and unhindered humanitarian access to allow the delivery of humanitarian aid. Council members call on states, in accordance with their obligations and jurisdiction, to ensure independent investigation and prosecution of persons responsible for serious violations of international humanitarian law, including against humanitarian workers. Thank you.